What you know about them ahis? The planted one and it got me. That lemon drop done did a little pot and I'ma keep on doing my hobby. Time to rock and roll with a reaper, baby. Maybe get a little stinger, bringing heat now, baby. I'ma keep on doing, maybe get a little 7 pots of chili burning up from a pepper crop. What you gonna do with it? Maybe make a little powder and I put it in some vodka, yeah. Maybe act a fool with it. Maybe make another vid burning up, just act like I'm cool with it. Drain the main vein when you eat the brain strain. Peter Pepper has a fire, better get ready for pain. When I came to the game, I had something to prove. Turns out I might have been a little bit insane.
Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow.
Can't wait till they make me hurt. Can't wait till I put them in the dirt. Can't wait till they grow real high, and I can't wait till they make them tears squirt. Yeah, I got Battalion, Hell's Bells, and Fortnite coming in the ghost pots creeping. Got all y'all running, but I'm just about to eat them. I'ma have a little fun and I'ma have regrets. Yeah, probably a ton. When they grow, I have a little talk with them. Like, hey, let's take a little walk. Listen, little guy, you need to grow up. Maybe get real strong and make someone throw up. If not, that's okay though. Be mild, I don't mind if you say so. Cause I'm a pepper lover, I'ma be here for the K-bro.
Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow.
What you know about them ahis? Done planted one and it got me. That lemon drop done did a little pot and I'ma keep on doing my hobby. Time to rock and roll with a reaper, baby. Maybe get a little stinger, bringing heat now, baby. I'ma keep get a little 7 pots of chili burning up from a pepper crop. What you gonna do with it? Maybe make a little powder and I put it into vodka, yeah. Maybe act a fool with it. Maybe make another vid burning up, just act like I'm cool with it. Drain the main vein when you eat the brain strain. Peter Pepper has a fire, better get ready for pain. When I came to got something to prove. Turns out I might have been a little bit insane.
Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow.
Can't wait till they make me hurt. Can't wait till I put them in the dirt. Can't wait till they grow real high, and I can't wait till they make them tears squirt. Yeah, I got Battalion, Hell's Bells, and Fortnite coming in the ghost pots creeping. Got all y'all running, but I'm just about to have a little fun and I'ma have regrets. Yeah, probably a ton. When they grow, I have a little talk with them. Like, hey, let's take a little walk. Listen, little guy, you need to grow up. Maybe get real strong and make someone throw up. If not, that's okay though. Be mild, I don't mind if you say so. Cause I'm a pepper lover, I'ma be here for the K-bro.
Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now.
howdy to everybody out there. And how is everybody doing this fine evening? Hopefully wonderfully. Or at least pretty darn good for the most part anyway, I hope. So who have we got with us tonight? On this, what day of the week is it today? Wednesday. And what do we do on Wednesday? We play Satisfactory, which I just happened to be doing a little bit of at the moment. Was checking over a couple of things, and yeah, I kind of blew out the power. What am I running into? Alright, I can't drive the car for diddly. Must have been a little rock or something there. But yeah, we blew out the power, and yeah, there's no power to be had at the moment. Ooh, he lands it. And then hits a rock. But we can alleviate the power issue because we can just put some more generators up, I hope. We shall find out. But to do that, I need some modular frames and some rotors. And he lands that one. Josiah's in the house. Hey Josiah, how you doing tonight? If you have Snapchat, get rid of it now. Nope, I do not have Snapchat. I will not use Snapchat. I am not a fan of Snapchat. Why are you saying get rid of it? What did you hear? What did you find out? What's going on? A few of my friends use Snapchat, so you get my curiosity up. Okay, I was making rotors up there. I think rotors are right over here. And I'm wrong. Okay. So this isn't rotors. Yeah, rotors are not down on this level. Don't ask, I'll never be the same. Okay. Rotors. Don't need 100, but we'll grab 100. And oh, I'm out of fuel too. Good thing I noticed that blinking. And I think modular frames are being made here. Yep, so follow this line wherever it goes. After we get some more fuel. So how you doing tonight, Josiah? I mean, I have never had some really bad times on there. I never had had on other apps. Okay. Will's in the house. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, I can't use the jump pad because I have no power. And I can't land in there because I have no power. Okay, I need to go up to the next level. And need to go to the next level. Hopefully I can find at least a dozen modular frames, otherwise I'm going to have to make them. Four will get me one generator. Well, these are heavy modular frames. I don't want heavy modular frames. Yeah, I just want regular modular frames. Okay, so those are coming from here. That's just reinforced iron plates and rods. Guess I should have looked at how many. 3 and 6. So I need 6. I need 36. So we'll take 94. And was 6 rods each. And I need 6, so we'll just take a stack of 100 and go and make them ourselves. How you doing tonight, Will? Will, do you use Snapchat? Because Josiah is saying get rid of it now. Oh, dang it, I forgot. I am sorry, Josie. I will try and remember. You're still calling me Josiah? Yes, I am. It's Josie, and the H stands for Henry the Third. Okay. Alright, Josie. I will try and remember. If I forget again, please remind me. Just say, it's Josie, it's Josie. You know, something like that. And I apologize. I'll try to remember, man. Okay. That's some really bad times on there. Okay. My day's been going pretty good. I only had to do a short little shift at the shop today, otherwise I had the day off. Went and ran some errands, went out to eat, came back, took a short nap. You know, the normal things. Okay, we should have enough to take and build at least half a dozen more. I'm shooting for 8 actually, but I want to go around that way. And then around that way, then through there. This time I want to go around this way. So yeah, in spite of that, it's only, or it's okay at least, you're not calling me Josie. Or Jose. Yeah. If your name was Jose, I think you would have said it a long time ago. I admit it though. My mistake. I apologize. Okay, can I get... I don't have enough, do I? Not enough room there. Ah, darn it. Don't want one down there, man. Let's see. How old am I? I am probably a whole lot older than what your guess is. In general, I'm guessing you're 24. No, I'm a lot older than that. In general, I'm about twice that. Okay, which way are we gonna put these? So, coal generators. Which way is the opening? Okay, opening's on that side. Come on. Just a little bit. That might work. Is that close? That's close. Not close enough, but we had other stuff in the way. Oh, power pole's in the way. There's 5. Come on. Be nice to me. I don't want you to... There, I want you to line up with that one, but that's in the way. Oh, I can't afford it. Alright, that's alright. We can work with what we got here. So, I need to put up... Hopefully that's enough. That's enough there. Should have a bunch of coal coming out. Yep. And then we'll put another one of these. Down this way a little ways. Missing iron rods. Now, can I run this down to over here? Nope, I can't. Still missing iron rods. I thought I grabbed over 100 iron rods. $35, $48. Oh no, not 48 times 3. No. No. 48's getting close, but not quite there. That should be close enough. How's that for an answer? Okay, wire. Uh-oh. Darn, we don't have any iron rods. Now, we do have an iron plant right over here. Somewhere. I don't remember if we tapped it or not. Oh, it's right there. I'll just pick some rather than go all the way back. Yep, just be careful telling people that, Josie. You can get banned for telling your actual age. Me, myself, I don't do it unless somebody specifically says they're 13 or younger. But you gotta be careful saying something like that. Alright, we'll get to 100 and then we'll call it good. And I'll make these into rods. Alright, that's close enough. Only, okay. Well, like I say, just be careful when you say that in somebody's chat. I would hate for you to get accidentally, or not accidentally, but I would hate to see you get banned for saying something like that. I know one streamer, the guy was like in his mid-30s and said he was in his mid-30s, and the guy banned him anyway. And I found 35 some one on one server and 37 on the other in one go to look. I don't get the rest of it. You half of meh. I don't know what that is. Okay, we were over that way. And it just dawned on me there's a better way to do this. Except this power pole's in the way. I don't know what I thought it only had one line connected to it. We'll figure that out in a minute. Yeah, I had to put the power pole right in the way, didn't I? Oh well. Okay, how many is this connected to? It's connected there, there, there. Okay. Where to go? There it is. Connected there, connected there, and connected to there. Alright. let's grab this. Pop it in there. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, can I make another generator? I'm out of cables this time. Proud, and I have so much to say. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. That's fine. Keep talking. But go watch Youngblood. Is that the name of a movie or a person? Oh, I got enough on me. I don't know what ITTT that is. Okay. Gonna wrap it on 200 cables. There we go. Alright, can we get another generator in here? No, not at the moment. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. So you've got 3 on you. You can go there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You can go to there. Alright, let's see. We're going to be making enough power now. No, goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. If I make the assumption you're taking off. In that case, if you are, I'll see you later, and thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated it. Right. So yeah, we're up over where we need to be now. Should make sure they're all running. Yeah. And yep. And yep. And yep. Let's hope the coal is keeping up. Looks like it's doing all right. Okay, what am I making in here? Okay, I'm making gunpowder in there. Okay, working. 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 It's got coal going that one, so it's working. It's not going there. Okay, that is not keeping up. Alright, not there. Okay, that was full. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, it's slowly going down. Now it should slowly start climbing back up. Okay, we are losing ground on this. It looks like it's keeping up here. That's end of the line, so that's good. Those are Mark IIs. Okay, so that should drain these. And it's not. Mark 3s. Yep, those are Mark 3s already. Just dawned on me what might be going on. It might, my cold buffer down here on the one side might be trying to fill that back up. Let's see what that's looking like. Okay, that's completely full. Completely full. Alright, so it's feeding in, going across, back up and out. That one's holding its own, holding its own. Okay, a little bit of a fluctuation there. Oh, and it just dawned on me that by taking that gunpowder out, I'm using a whole lot of coal in here too to replace that gunpowder. Once this catches up, we should be doing just fine again. Green lights all the way around. Alright, let's leave some rods here. Some iron plates, reinforced iron plates. Some of those. Where's my cables? Leave some of those here. I'll leave a shard here. A couple of screws. A few modular frames. That should be alright. Sort, please. Now we have extra room for more gunpowder to bring back. Okay, that iron node was right over there. I'm just wondering if we should tap it or not. Yeah, wasn't it right up and round? We went and dug up stuff and there was one right here. Man. Oh well. Didn't land it very well, but we landed it. I was looking at the copper node. Boom. Okay, I think I was putting gunpowder in there. Nope. Okay, so we're good there. Car's over here. Ah, that's right. Can I get up in here? Not very easily. Oh, there's a horn on the car. All right. Why are there still Mark 1 belts here? Anymore. Alright, iron plates. They're coming up here. Running around, going up there. Okay, so I split them off, drop them down here, and this is where I'm making reinforced iron plates. Okay, so that's faster. That's as fast as it can be. Alright, so this is putting out 10 a minute. But 10 a minute still isn't keeping up with what we're producing on the other end. So can we okay, that's a Mark 4 or 5 belt. Okay, that's Mark 3 belt. That's a Mark 3 belt. Okay, that's a Mark 4. Okay, Mark 3 is good enough for that. Because that's using 24 versus 4. So it's using 6 times as many screws as it is plates. So this now brings up the question of, can we support an extra 24 or 125 or whatever it is? No, 10 times 24, 240 screws a minute. Okay, this is not keeping up. That's making into screws and it's not keeping up. Okay, so this is going as fast as it can at 15 a minute. This wants 22 and a half a minute. Well, it's not being able to supply 22 and a half a minute. All right. That really needs 6. Oh, I got a purple one here. Forgot about that. Do we need to research that one yet? Oh. Let's see. Crystal oscillators, 20 quartz, 24 rubber, 1 AI inhibitor equals 3 of those. Alternate blueprint high-speed connectors. That uses silica. I don't really want to do that yet. Production rate 90 per minute. We're going to take that one. Okay. Purple power slug is done. Good. Throw that up there. What else can we throw in there? Looks like that's how we collected. Okay. So with this alternate screw recipe, we're not making screws there, we're making rods there. Making rods there. This is making rods, going up to making screws. Okay, being overclocked, this is making 135 a minute. And it's using 22 and a half rods, so that would be the method. Let's see. Tuning gets this 12 and it says it does 90. So it's going to be what, 13? That's actually going to come out cheaper. So if we, I don't know if I want to do this yet. Because it would be taking that machine out and just running that up straight into here. And then 12 screws at a time would be kicking out instead of 6. It'll save us some power, which is a good thing. Okay, turn you off. Alright, you're empty. So we can take you out of line. And we can take you out of line. Now we can run the belt from there. Whoops. Yeah, until we reprogram it. Okay, now select recipe. And where is alternate screws? Okay, how come I'm not seeing alternate screws? Unless I gotta disassemble the machine and then put it back in. Okay, where is that line coming from that's coming to it? Here. There it is. Okay, how come I don't see the alternate recipe? Unless I didn't select the right one. Which, knowing me, I probably didn't. Alright, well, we'll go back to screws this way. You better line up. Good job. Okay, why is it not doing anything? Alright, I upgraded these ones to Mark 4s, just so that they could get up there as fast as they could. Okay, now we want this to make iron rods. And this one to make screws. Now there's nowhere in here that says alternate recipe. Oops. You're gonna make screws, right? Yep, you're making screws. Okay, so this one was Okay, this is making iron rods. And where are these guys going? And for what reason? Okay, it looks like they're just going straight down. Okay, they're going in there. Coming out and going somewhere else. This is keeping up. That's keeping up. Okay. So these are making what? Rotors. And this one's making what? Modular frames. Okay. So both of those lines are keeping up. That means we could, if we wanted to, snitch a few off it. Okay, what are you making? Plates and screws. Now, being as this is backed up, you could actually we got creative about it. We could put another constructor right over here. Right about there. Bring that out. How do we want to do this? Okay, so that's as low as it's going to go. This one will probably do about the same. It looks really ugly. Alright, now, oh boy. I put a merger. Right down about here. Alright, should be able to go from there to there. Now can I go from there to there? Yes. And can I go from there down to there? No, I can't. Okay, so let's go and look at these. No, won't work. Okay. want you to make screws. You probably want something to drink, don't you? A little bit of power, maybe. 4 on that one. Alright, can't get under there. Okay. That's the screw line that we want to get into. So now if we put merger right there, can we go from here all the way up to that merger? Would you look at that? I think that just might work. May have to overclock these ones a touch. Still going as fast as it can, so let's see what happens if we do that. That's holding its own. And that's holding its own, I think. Hopefully. Now with that, these two should start filling up. Okay, 27, 26. Oh, Sir Tanninator's in the house. Hello, Mr. Tanner. How you doing this fine evening? Hopefully your head's feeling better. And 50 bits. And hey, everyone, he says 15 bits. I accidentally said 50. But thanks. Thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing tonight? Okay, this is doing just fine. How is this doing? Okay, so that's backing up. Let's cut that out. And let's take that out. And we'll go make up 100 extra rods. I think I have a crafting table around here somewhere. Thought it was over here. Apparently it isn't. There it is. Iron rods. I swear I'm hearing thunder outside, but it isn't supposed to rain at all tonight. Well, this is the first time I've been off my couch in like 3 days now. Ooh, that sucks. I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. Anyway, usually I just need to vomit once and it's all over with, but it just kept going. Ouch. That sucks. I'm very sorry to hear that. Honestly, I should be asleep right now, but I wanted to check up on you and make sure you didn't burn everything down. Oh, didn't burn it down. In fact, making it better. At least I hope I am. I'm thinking I am. Hoping and praying I am. I am. I think. I hope. Okay, so we got a bunch of iron rods now. Hit the sort button. Alright. So that's going in there and it should be coming out rods. Oh, that's storage. Okay. That should be rods coming out. I'll add in one. There. Yeah, these are catching up. I mean, I would wake up, do it, then go back to sleep for 30 minutes, and it was like that forever. Oh, I hate that. I hate when I'm sick. Whoa! 35 more bits. Uh-oh. While it's on my mind, here's the rest of your 50. I don't know what 50 that is, but thank you very much for the additional 35 bits. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Techie guy. Dang, they let Yankee Ace stream again. Hi, Yankee Ace. Hey, Techie guy, how did today go? Hopefully better than yesterday. I don't know if you've seen my ugly factory. I like building out in the middle of nowhere. But I got so much iron ingots and storage and stuff that I'm running, my screw lines are running down real low. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of lag here. Just a sec here. And Techie Guy is a streamer. He streams Satisfactory as well. But his factories are a lot nicer looking than mine. I thought you said you meant to say 15 instead of 50 or something like that, so I gave you the rest of the 50. Ah, I did accidentally say 50. And I corrected myself and said 15. I accidentally said 50. But if I accidentally said 500, nope, don't. I didn't say that. I didn't say it. That was only a joke, and it was miscommunication in the in that thing. Okay, this is looking good. This is the first time I've had the reinforced iron plates up. Everything says my factories are... Everyone says my factories are so neat. I think they need work. No, you look at mine. Mine are all over the place. Don't be doing... Okay. If you believe hard enough, here's the... if you believe hard enough, here's your 500. Nope, I don't... Nope, 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 nope. I'm happy with one. In fact, I'm happy with you just being here. But thank you in addition to... for the additional one. So now it's 51. Now you got an oddball number. Now that's going to drive you crazy. Okay, what's in here? We have screws in here, but why aren't we tapping them? We have a line that's feeding them. Okay, what do I have here that needs screws? Don't fall off the side. Okay, so I got screws going in there. Is that keeping up? Alright, that's stopping, so that's keeping up. Yeah, that's keeping up fine. Because the other one is what's feeding that one. And it seems to me, if memory serves me right, I did a crossover between this one and the other ones. No, I didn't, because they're coming from two separate places. Okay. Interesting. So I have a bin here of screws that are going nowhere, doing nothing. That's a not too good. I may correct that when things stop spinning. No, don't correct it. Just leave it as it is. Way too kind, man. Way too kind. I went to load the game today and it said loader not working or something like that, or do you want to continue? And now I have the experimental build up here thing and I'm like, uh-oh, hopefully nothing went wrong. Do I want to take and add into that line? Or what's up above here? Okay, not much up here. And what is this making? Okay, heavy modular frames. I don't have anything that's putting those to use yet. And what do I need? Okay, so this is using 90 screws a minute. Or 90 screws at a time, 180 a minute. So, where does the screw line come in at? Okay, there's the screw line. And the screw line comes from over there. Okay, so it's coming in from down below, pushing that way, splitting and going that way. And take you guys, just so you know, I didn't build the factory. Lazy Third I did. I built the outer edge stuff and bring everything to her to build. So I got my conveyors sitting all over. She set up the experimental train station. It doesn't do anything but go around in a big loop. Lazy Third Eye. What happened to her? We were having the issues and weren't able to get them solved. And then I did the 2-day challenge thing, and then she sent me a quick note saying she misses streaming, but haven't heard anything else from her. I was actually expecting her to show up. I'm not sure if it was the audio programs that we're using that were making so many mistakes, or if it was her internet connection that was doing it. Well, you've seen it when she played. What do you think, Tanner? Alright, this stuff all looks like it's, well, beams aren't being used anywhere at the moment. Which means I could grab another 100, just for the heck of it. Let the belt do something. I got 2 things of iron or steel pipes coming in. This one's not doing anything, and this one is being used for... yeah, it's going up there. On the plus side, I did put a splitter on one and merger on the other, so that both machines down on the other end are making for this line. Well, not only the echo thing, but I think she's streaming right now. Okay, I didn't look. But not only the echo thing, but the ghost images that she was getting, and like all the lag that she was getting, not being able to see me and stuff like that. So we don't know if that was a lag issue or an issue with her doing whatever. So I don't know what was going on with that. Okay, so this one is going up there and feeding something else up there. What's that feeding? And I'm not going to make it, am I? It's going to be close. Okay, that was close. Alright, so that one's feeding there. Where was the other one going then? It was out there. Okay. So it was doing something else down there. Heavy modular frames. Heavy modular frames. That's all that's being made up here for the most part. Those are 2 iron nodes down there, aren't they? I haven't even tapped those yet. Listen, man, I've been taking Tylenol like there's no tomorrow, and it's bad enough. I actually started taking Mucinex for the first time in my life. One of those usually knocks people out, but both of them, and I'm saying, is take this with a grain of salt. But here goes. Okay. Tanner, I don't take anything you say personally. After all we've been through, throughout all this time, you're actually worried about something like that? Alright, are these pure or impure? Impure, okay. And impure. So, ghost images, and they usually happen due to a ping issue. A ping is associated with the distance two people are from one another. It's very much possible that there's a ping issue that is causing some or all of your problems. See, that's what I'm thinking. Bad download and upload combined can take a toll on your ping. I agree. See, I'm thinking short of that is, I think it's an internet connection, and mine is considerably better than hers. And I think that's what the issue is. I thought about letting her test on hers and see what happens. You know, let her host the game and see what happens. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with this iron, but I want to put iron up here. So let's see if we can get miner mark 1. We don't have any pipes for it too, but we can put at least 2 of those up. You're facing good enough. And where's the other one? Alright, let's put... Okay, I guess I kind of pointed them in a oddball direction, alright? That's okay. Let's go... and we'll remove that one. We'll put this one in a little more respectively to the other one. Not perfect, but close enough. Alright, let's put a storage unit in. About right there. Come on, mouse. You can do it. I can't tell how close that is. A little closer than I like, but that's okay. And this one probably isn't going to work. Nope. That's not going to work either, is it? I get a little flash for a second. I think that worked. Now, how did they end up that far off? I don't like that. That's a little better. That'll work. Where am I going to get some power? Well, we know we got power up there. And we got power running down here. Okay. Sorry, I didn't catch up. Now the echo thing can have a multitude. Yep, just as you put that in, that's went up off my screen. Hang on a second. Multitude of reasons for happening. Now, unless I can get into a room and play some sounds on it to the internet, or to hear when it goes, I can only say it has to do with internet, specifically upload. It seems to me her downloader is doing okay, but with the upload, which tells the server where she is telling inaccurate info, then it means either the controller, your computer, cannot connect to her. The towers linking you two together are having issues. Either of you, your routers are not working properly, or it could be one or both of your internet connections being at fault. When I said that, I meant I might say some info that is not 100% accurate. It's hard to think straight. Well, everything you said so far makes sense. And with another 10 biddies, thank you very much for the... Or 9 biddies, thank you very much. Appreciated. You're right when you said we've been through a lot. Honestly, I wouldn't know a lot of people I know today if it wasn't for you. Now, one of these days we can finally get things really kicking along, but until then, we have to settle with what we have. Here's to the future. Cool. Thank you very much, Tanner. Mr. Garden is in the house, topping off the top of the list with 100 bits. Wow. Thank you so very much, Mr. Garden. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And Tanner, with all your bits today, much appreciated. You guys are rocking and are rolling, and that's pretty darn wonderful. So thank you very much, guys. How you doing, Mr. Garden? Line that up. Almost. A little more that way. Might be close enough. This one is going to be funky. Hopefully right there will work. That'll work. That'll work. That to there. And that one to that one. And what do we want to make in here? We are going to... I can't do that. I put the wrong thing in. I don't want a constructor there. I want a foundry there. Can I make a foundry? Nope, I can't. I need 30 steel pipes. Hey, Mr. Garden. Hey, Sutanator. Would be doing better if my stomach was feeling better. Oh, man. Do I want to know what's going on or not? Hopefully my answer made sense. I kind of blanked out when you were talking until you were just getting to Mr. Garden. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I've been thinking that's what it is myself. Tanner says, well, be right back. I gotta get more Mucinex, apparently. Ew. Alright, take your time. Mr. Garden says, is Yankee doing his standard thing of reading chat once every 10 minutes? Not every 10 minutes. But I haven't been on the ball, I'll admit it. You know me. I have a tendency to get distracted. But only once in a while. I've had problems for over 20 years with my stomach. So have I. And I don't envy you. For some reason, my digestive system just likes to shut down for no reason. I'll take 100 of those, 100 of those. Yep, got 100 volts. I don't really think I'm going to make it up. Well, I might. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so we want to put 2 foundries in. I want to put them both in at the same time, and I neglected to grab any more concrete. Luckily, concrete's right here, but that's beside the point. I swear I'm hearing thunder out there. We're not supposed to have rain tonight. Let's see here. Yep, take you guys in here. Heyo, Mr. G says. Hey, why not sit up the next? Okay. Yep, yeah. How are you? Okay, all things considered. Being okay is good. Being bad is not good. Okay, we were going to put it in a foundry. Foundry go. I think I grabbed the wrong thing. No, we were going to put in a smelter. Foundry is 2 resources into alloy ingots. Yep, see, I messed that one up too. Oh, Mr. Garden, new game's working. The iBoss one, give it a shot. I was thinking that was kind of expensive. Okay, now those 2 are nice and close. Did I put them on? I put it on the wrong side. Come on, mouse, work. Why didn't that seem right to me? It's because it isn't right. Why is it pointing over there? Well, it's saying it's lined up there, but how? Alright, well, the game is pretending it knows best. Unknowing Axel's in the house. Howdy, howdy. Hey, Unknowing. I think it didn't go. Okay, let me check on that real quick. Yeah, it's supposed to be exclamation boss. Oh, it did go. Okay. You know, with all of the snows happening today, I got pretty upset with my body. Decided to wake me up at 4 a.m. today if it were only an hour earlier. When I woke up, I nearly yelled out loud about it, and then I remembered I wasn't alone. Ew. It's working on it, Yankee. Good. The boss names were Unknowing's idea. And Unknowing, I put it all in. The first one was about 30 or 20 characters too long, so I had to shorten it up. But otherwise, all of the rest of the comments and everything else fit in. And I set the different bosses up at the different levels with the names that you gave me. That works. Unknowing started it. Okay. I would have been in the prime time. That would have got me on this computer earlier today. Alright, we need to tell it what to do and tell it what to do. So you're going to make iron ingots. And you're going to make iron ingots. And it looks like you're already powered, right? Yep, you're powered. And you're powered. So now, right now we don't need the ingots. Okay. Fine, be that way. Okay, let's put these right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, and right there. Let's grab a conveyor and drop it from there down to there. Hopefully that one will sneak up. There it goes. And then we'll do... We don't really need anything really fast. So we can do Mark 3s. Put it from there. Get in there. There. Get in there. Go from there to there. From there to there. Okay, we're filling there. And we're filling there. Let's see. You were running bosses without me? Basha is raiding with the party of 3. Hey, Basha, how you doing tonight? How'd your stream go? And welcome, raiders. Welcome in. Sit back, have a seat. Hopefully you have a tasty beverage and a crunchy snack to chew on. Sitting here playing some Satisfactory. Hey, Yankee, sorry I have to raid and run, but something popped up. Well, that's cool, Basha. Thank you much for the raid. I appreciate it. It went great, thank you. I hope you got a bunch more of the skyscraper done. I would imagine you did, which would be another cool thing. And I will see you tomorrow. Alrighty, Basha. Thanks for the raid, and yeah, catch you later. Enjoy the rest of your evening. That's cool. Welcome, raiders. Doing a little bit of Satisfactory here. No Minecraft tonight. We do Minecraft on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Wednesdays and Fridays we play Satisfactory. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. And the chat right now is Techie Guy, and he builds factories a whole lot better than I do. But yeah, we've got... where am I? Steel production over there. Back behind there is power production with coal, and back up behind the hill over there that you can't see is another 25 or so coal generators, and I think there's 32 down there. I forget right off the top of my head. Main base. I don't bring everything into the bases to take and smelt it down and everything. I like to build the different pieces out where I find the nodes, and then come back and I bring all the pieces back in and get them all done. So if we take a run over here, this is main base, so main production stuff is coming in over here. But like this is the concrete area. Alright, lost my car again. Thought it was right there. It's probably on the other side here. Unless I left it up on top, which is probably right. I don't see it up here either. Oh, I lost another car. It'll show up eventually. I thought it was right here. Last place I drove from was over here. So let me ask you a question, Yankee, if you don't mind. 2 questions if someone wants to be smart about it. It's something that I was thinking about these last few days. Well, shoot, spit it out. What you thinking about? What you thinking? Other than I just ran into a wall and I'm gonna crash hard. Oh, saved that one just barely. But down here is more iron production. I had to put in another impromptu reinforced iron plate machine to keep up with some of them that were using it. What is your definition of magic? There's multiple definitions of magic. That's not a simple question to answer. Because magic can be anything from a witch's brew to the game magic to a genie's magic to magician's magic to any other type of thing. Well, that's not really a fair question. There's my car. So yeah, more iron production over here. And then there's more iron production this way. Haven't tapped the limestone yet, and there's a copper node up on top. Alright. Just go up and over. Yep, got it really stuck. Yeah, crunch. And then down here we've got our Quartz Production, And this is where we make all of our circuit boards and things of that nature. So we're making circuit boards faster than we're actually using them. So we've got 3 lines here that are making them. And then over on the other side, there's 3 more lines. There's my other card that I lost. And that skyway goes all the way up to the quartz, which is up there. And then this also goes all the way up to the oil fields. But if we stand up here, we can get a good view of all of that down there. All it makes is, well, from this area on left, all it makes is wire. You can see 2 conveyor belts of wire coming up. And then these 3 on the right, all they make are cables. 14 wire machines keep us stocked pretty well. Let me see here. I remember you said you didn't care too much for it, but there are a lot of different definitions for it. Which one do you go by? The wire gets used heavily in a lot of different things. That's why it's so much wire. You can't say which one do I go by because it's multiple definitions, because there's multiple ways of looking at it. My specific statement was I don't care for games that involve magic. So it's like witches magic, genie magic, that type of thing. Magic is in illusions, I love them. But yeah, this topic is a little bit out there. I don't know if it's a good one for a public forum. Okay. So what do I use so much wire for? If we look at this guy, every time it makes 1 circuit board, it uses 12 things of wire and 6 things of plastic. Take that times 3, and it's using how many a minute? It's making 10. So this is using 120 copper wires per minute times 3, so that's 360 per minute, and take that times 2, so that's 720 copper wire spools that I'm using every minute. That's why I have to have such the high numbers for the copper production. And see how fast this is running. And I had to add in a bunch of extra stuff to keep these machines down here. Oops. Hard hit. To keep all the wire up so that it wasn't, so that it would be backed up instead of starving for it. But I have all these storage units that should all be full. Yeah, so they're all full. So the wire machines are actually backing up and shutting down, or they're running at a lower capacity. But this is one of the new things that I came up with for filling when using the overflow method. Things go down, and then, you know, off single conveyor belt, you're using splitters, so every other one that goes by goes off into the belts. But then when the machine backs up, you know, everything sits there. So what I do is I bring up the belt back up and through, have it join into the main lines that feed all of the different machines. See, all of these ingots are feeding the belt, and then they come down through here. So if the machines are making more than what the other machines are using, it'll take and back it all up into here. So I've not only got a constant flow coming out of here with no breaks in it, but I have extra storage here that I can take and use for whatever I want down the line, just in case say I put in a couple extra, uh, whatchamacallits, uh, constructors. I could probably get more in, but right now I'm producing more than I'm using. With 12 storage units just holding wire and all of them full, that's quite a bit. And then there's 3, 6, 9, 12 that are holding nothing but wire. And this is odd. How come this one is the only one that's flowing? And how come it's empty? That's full. Okay, so it's coming out. Oh, it's the first one in line. Okay. Yeah, because all 4 of them feed through. So that feeds one in, that feeds one in, so there's 2 on the line, goes in. That one takes every 3rd one and goes in. But since this one's the primary one, it takes 1 and then 2, so it puts 1 in between each of the others. Which is just fine. But having so much backed up is a wonderful thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. I just had an idea, but don't worry about it. For now, I better stop before I say anything worse about the topic. As I said, I'm still pretty sick. Yeah, just need to make sure you kill your son or anything. What? Don't kill your son or anything. Yeah. There's my quartz line that comes up. So there's 6 storage units of quartz. And this belt runs all the way back. So down below is the oil and the plastic and the rubber that comes up from the oil field. All comes up here. And more quartz gets dropped in there, made into refined quartz, which comes up and joins the lines. And now everything comes up here, or most everything, and it cuts off this line, fills storage units, and then goes over and gets onto that line. With the splitters, anything that's needed on that side gets taken, like the plastic there. You can see the plastic is moving. And this is our computer line. Yep. So we're making computers in here. We have 2 storage units there. And 2 full storage units there. Okay, that one's still working. So the bottom one must still be not quite full yet. And is this one running? Yep, this one's running. Are you truly the one behind the dreaded HP laptops in the future? Nope. I used to work for Hewlett Packard way back in the day. Alright, I'm just watching how things are flowing here. I like seeing that the circuit boards are backed up. That means that we're actually making enough. But screws are an issue again. Alright, but it stopped. And is that one going to stop? Okay, that one stopped. So it's not that big of an issue. It is maxing them out in time. So that's good. You know, I just realized I lost my car again. One of these days I'll remember to make a parking space for it. I think it's over here. Yeah, because we jumped off the hill and came down into the conveyor belts. So yeah, all of these are refined quartz crystals. Put a post-it note to remind you to bring your car. Is that it over there? There it is. Now you'll be able to see firsthand why I don't play driving games. I tried to keep most of the conveyors high. Whoops, I hit a bird. It looked like I hit a bird. But keep most of the conveyors high enough so I can drive right under them. Down the hill. Techie guy, if you're still there, do you know where the uranium is over here? We also get to see why you avoided any driving positions at all of your said jobs. I delivered pizzas for Domino's for 2 years, and I delivered pizzas for Pizza Hut for another 2 years. Well, another year, and then I spent the next year as assistant manager. I was just thinking, don't I have... Yes, I have 33 novelists on me. If it would click to it, there it is. Ah. 3 in 1 shot. Well, that was depressing. It was only 1 or 2. Uranium, techie guy, uranium. Do you know where the uranium is over here? I know where the 2 Caterium or nodes are. You also had your own moving company for 3 months and then had a shady ice cream truck for another 3 months before becoming a car salesman to sell the vehicle used in those jobs, so you could become a junkyard manager, so you could take an old vehicle out of there so you could be a mechanic to fix it so you could be an Uber driver, so you could get home at night to be not quite. At least not most of that. No, that one isn't going to do it. Okay. Uranium. There are only 3 nodes on the map. One on a high rock formation in the Red Forest. The rest are in caves. Yep. And right here is one of those caves. So you know where the quartz is up there? That node, almost straight directly under it, is this cave. And I'm not going to go too deep into this cave because it is a royal pain in the butt. Big honkin' spiders in here. But you follow the main path up and it goes around to the left. And then it kind of veers around right. It comes to an opening with a right-hand turn. When you turn right, you go over about 50 yards or so, and the uranium pocket, or the uranium node, is right back in there. And I think I've cleared this cave, but I'm not 100% sure. I hate the spiders too. And if we see one, I'm turning around. There's nothing else of much value in here other than a slug here and there. Right up in that big opening up there is where that big honkin' spider came out the last time. Okay, so now see how it opened up here? Okay, there's the big honkin' spider. The uranium's right around the corner over there. Is this a big one, or is this just a little one? Little ones I don't mind dealing with. And so big honkin' silver spotted ones. Okay, it looks like a little one. I go over here, is it going to avoid me? Oh, there's another spider right there. Oh, I hate the spiders. I got one. Where's the other one? Whoa! Big monster. Okay, time for it to make a hasty exit. Where'd it go? Come on, mouse, work. Did it leave me alone or did I get it? Worst part is that isn't the big one yet. There's the uranium right there. You can see that, how it's sparkling. Oh, we got another spider. We got a big one and a small one. Okay, doesn't look like they're keeping up. Sorry I haven't been reading the chat, but this is a little bit on the intense side. Spiders don't normally come down this low. Okay. We might be alright. Uranium, yes, okay. Let's see. Farty big spiders suck. Yeah, they do. They come back if you don't have stuff built in there. You play this game with all of this tech in order to be super advanced so you can build basically anything you want and you can't develop bug spray. No, but I can get the rifle eventually, which is pretty effective on them. Just haven't gotten to that yet. You're going down. I think that's the wrong way. I think it left you alone. Yeah, I hope so. They normally don't come out into the daylight. But yep, so right there is where you go over to get your quartz. There's a cave directly below it. Boom booms work better than the gun, just harder to use. Yeah, they're more effective, that's for sure. But there's this big hole, abyss hole here. So you take the land bridge around it, and there's the cave. Berries. Didn't I leave the car over here somewhere? I should just give up on driving that thing. I get out, I run away, forget where I left it. Let's see. You know a game you might like to try? Rimworld. Nope. No interest. That's right up your alley. I don't like the top-down feel of that style game. I've watched people play Rimworld trying to get into it, and it just doesn't... I don't really quite understand the game, so that's probably got a lot to do with it, but yeah, no interest. Alright, where did I leave the car this time? We drove it down here, didn't we? Yeah, that's right. We were driving it back this way. And we were going around these things. That's when I decided to start blowing them up. And I think it was on the other side. Now that I'm thinking about it. There it is. And is this my car or is this Lazy's? Oh, I'm out of fuel too. Not anymore. I should really put a set of train tracks in down here. Alright, where are you going? Next to the Black Cat and Broken Mirror. Oops. But you like Tab. Yeah, but Tab has got more realistic creatures and everything else is more realistic other than little blocks that are running around. Exo's in the house. I'm here. I'm doing some admin things, but here listening. Cool. Welcome in, Exo. Thank you for joining tonight. Much appreciated, my friend. Tanner says, let's see if barely conscious me can help you understand it. I will answer your questions to the best of my current ability. What part of the game do you have questions about? What's the point of the game? That is my biggest question. Because I see all these things running around and it's like, oh, you gotta go and build this. Well, then you gotta hire this, and well, hire this might be the incorrect term, but you know, I just don't understand what's going on. Okay, so I looked away to look at the clock. Alright, let's go out. Actually, I want to go this way. And yep, we're on that way. Okay, car is at the beginning of the steel production lines. Let's see. On the standard game, the point of it is to basically escape the planet in one form or another, you are somehow on the planet, and you need to get off the planet to continue exploring or finish your quest. One of the starting scenarios is that you crash landed, while another is that you are tribes seeking the stars. Okay. Technically, that is how you win. You get off the planet. Okay. Alright, so that's looking good. It's going nice and slow, so we don't have to worry about it. Production looks like it's keeping up. 90 looks like good. Come on, jump on something. Okay. So we're full there. Full there, full there. They're still having a little bit of an issue, but are they full? Insert fuel. Uh-oh, that's not good. Is that one empty too? Alright, so why is this not keeping up? It's keeping up with those. That's going in. Alright, so comes out, splits off, goes up there. That goes out, feeds the other end of the line. Okay. This one comes in, splits, and goes that way and that way. Now, what did I do here? Okay, it's going into storage. So every other one's going into storage. It's going up, feeding through storage, coming back down. Going out there, going back in there, and it's recirculating through the system. Alright, I see why I did that. And we have nothing left in there. Interesting. Now you can set your own goals, of course. There are many aspects of the game that you can spend quite a long time doing if you wanted to. You can make a personal goal to wipe an entire faction off the planet, should you choose to. There are so many different places to live as well, with each being a completely different survival experience, it means unless you do it on purpose, no two locations will be the same. Alright, but yeah, I've watched numerous people play RimWorld, and it just, yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. Okay, it was this one that was empty, right? Yep. Now, adding 100 in should hopefully get it to back up in a minute. I don't think there's another coal node around that I haven't tapped already. Okay, so we got the one 75 meters that way. Another one 800 meters away. And another one, where is it? 75, 1600 meters that way, and don't think so. I figured I'd mention it while I was thinking of zombies. I forgot why I was thinking about zombies though. You're thinking those spiders weren't as bad as zombies can be. That's coal, right? Yep. Okay, so that's filling there. That's filling there. Okay, so those N4 have no issues. It's taking a huge chunk from over there. So it's just these last two that have to be concerned. No, they're full, so these are each going to get one, and they went in. One there, one comes through. Which way? That belt doesn't need to be feeding into there. That was probably my mistake right there. Adding the end line back into those. So now when these come up, should be able to see it. Hopefully. Oh, bright light, bright light. Well, I've been on later than what I think I should be in this current condition. I think I will be retiring for the evening. No promises if I will be on tomorrow. It depends what the wind brings. Have a good night or evening, everyone. Alrighty, Tanner. Go lay down for a while. Hopefully you get a better night's sleep tonight. And yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. And again, thank you for all the biddies. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. Now, go to bed. Alright, how are you doing? You're not dropping far, but you are dropping. Okay, you're full. And you could use a few more. Okay, that one backed up. That's a good sign. All the others are staying backed up. It's just these two. This is one of the reasons why I like this game. I like trying to figure out these types of issues. You know, I have nobody else to blame but myself because I'm the one who created it. But I was thinking, oh, I'll take and put a couple more generators down here. Well, I don't think so. This is using how many? About 11 to 12 a minute. Times 18 machines, I think there are. Okay, that's backed up. That's a good thing. That's backed up all the way back, so that's a good thing. That means more is going to pour down here. One there. Here comes one. Comes another. That can bring it to 100. Yep, that brought it to 100. Okay. I think this issue is pretty much resolved. Or we'll call it resolved. How's that? Alright, you're working quite nicely. Okay, that should be all the coal that we have. Yep, looks like it. Okay. Plus we also take this coal off here. This is what it eats a whole lot more of it. But needs steel production, so that's what we do. And coal's keeping up. Well, the first two anyway. I'm not going to worry about this one too much because this one backs up quite often. And you can see the iron here is backed up. Oh, it's not iron, it's concrete. Do I have any concrete on me? We can take one more. Okay. Car's over here somewhere. This time I remembered. And now I can drive over the tracks. It's just not that easy. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Yeah, I want to go around this way. Okay, looking good. And what is this capable of producing? 120 a minute. Alright, why is this rock not blowing up? Oops. There we go, finally. Okay. So one thing we need to do down here is put in smelters. Alright, well, 3 will do for now. Let's get rid of this. And we want to put in a splitter. Of course. This one isn't going to work, is it? Okay. Try the smelters again. This time we'll give it a little more room. That's the right way, right? Yep, orange is in. Might not be far enough. It didn't look like it was right, but it went in. Alright, can't see what I'm looking at. That one's good, that one's good. This one just doesn't want to be any good. If I do that, am I going to be able to get that belt around out of there and back to there? No, that's not right. I should be able to pull a belt off here. Ah. I'm still going to have that same issue, aren't I? Alright, that works. Power pole, please. Alright, so we put a merger in here. About like a so. Got enough room? Yep, more than enough room. Ah, are we going to have enough clearance here? Looks like it to me. Alright, so it's coming out the top, so I want it to go in. Out of rods. Thought there was a crafting table here somewhere. I guess not. I don't have any. I was hoping we had some iron ingots on us yet. Ah, but we have some iron ore. Fluffy Bunny's in the house. Hey, Fluffy Bunny, long time no see. I mean, it's been, what, almost 12 hours? Haha, joke, joke. How you doing tonight, Fluffy? And yeah, welcome in, Fluffy. Alright, this is almost done. Sneak up some iron rods. Doing okay, you're supposed to be doing wonderful. I know. Shut up, Yankee. That's what you're thinking. I know you're not, but really. Okay. Feeds in, feeds out, feeds in, out, in, out. So it's going to go in, out, and in. Darn it, I was hoping that would tell me which way it was going. Okay, so it's going to come across. So it's going to come in, so this side's got to be the in. Like your YouTube proper post, they look like they are really doing well. Oh, the pepper ones, yeah. Little update on the just the peppers that I'm growing at the moment. Kind of a small crop, but I like it nonetheless. It's the fun stuff. But the scorpion peppers, man, they are just going nuts. Asta 85. Is it bad for your craft button to glow yellow? Depends on your actual definition of bad, because if it gets to the point where it's white hot, the actual machine will start slowing down. It's showing that it's overheating. So the more that this goes yellow, the hotter it's getting. So if you watch this, grows progressively more yellow. But it'll keep going and going and going until it's white hot and you can't even make out the button anymore. But is it bad? Yeah, well, not really bad, but it slows you down. Come on. There we go. Okay, so if all is going right, we should be getting a bunch in here right now. Like that. Ah, thank you. You're very welcome. And thank you for joining us tonight, Asta. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the show. Are you going to dry the peppers for use later, or just use them as they ripen? There's the 100 and about 120 that we collected yesterday is enough to last a very long time. So yeah, that was a long answer. Short answer is yes, we're gonna dry them. I've got a 13 rack dehydrator. I dry them so much that they just crumble apart. And then after I'm done with that, I take and give the peppers away, or the powders away in the shop. But like the scorpions, I have so many of those that, yeah, I got a ton of that powder sitting around. 120, well, 80 of them came off of just the scorpion plant and walked out there yesterday, and there's at least another 30-40 on there that are ripe, and today there are even more. So if I did a harvest tomorrow, I could probably get another 50-60 off it. Or off of them. But I packed up a nice little box of them to send to Mr. Garden today. I'm not telling him what's in it. So he'll have a nice little surprise coming up. Okay, now, is this keeping up? Not by the belt. It's doing 120. How much are these using at a time? 15 a minute. So yeah, it should definitely be keeping up. Okay, it's just restocking this. Gotcha. Yeah, but 120 is a small harvest. The last year on the scorpion, I got 140 just from it in one harvest in 1 week. You know, and the next week I went back and did it again. I probably have 5-6 pounds of scorpion pepper frozen at the moment. I've been harvesting off it all year long. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so that is almost, well, it looks like it's keeping up. But then it drops down. But it's staying between 4 and 10. Okay, 3 and 10. Okay, it's slowly going down. Which is fine because eventually these 9 will fill up. Oh, it's using 45 a minute. 45, 90, 135. Okay, so I misread the numbers. We are using 15 more than we're making. And being as there's 4 full storage units, those will probably be full before those get empty. So I'm not going to worry about this one too much. This is definitely keeping up. 100, 100, and 100. Alright, so this production area is good to go for a while. More storage! Well, ingots store in what? Stacks of 100? Yep. So there's 8, 16, 2400. So each stack is roughly 7200. So 21,000 roughly. Yeah, 21,000, 22,000, whatever. Yeah, 21,600 between all of these. That'll be enough to keep us going for a while. Ah, come on. Missed it. Put the little wings up so I could find it. Okay, I need to take a quick little break. I'll be right back. And I am back. More storage! Next thing you'll be saying, more ingots for the more storage, or to fill the more storage. And of course, I'm just teasing. Okay, let's see how bad we can drive now. Let's not drive off that one. Do an 18-point turn. And almost drive off it anyway after I just said let's not drive off it. Okay. We got an iron over here that we can still tap. Let's see how this plant's doing. Okay, so this one is actually making the quick wire. And it should be full on the top. Yep. Okay, so that's doing good. That's hanging in there. So is that. So is that. So is that. This is the exact same stuff that we were just working with. Just another node a ways away. This is why I didn't put up the... what are they called? Yeah, the constructors. I didn't put up the constructors because I knew I already had the wire here. So I figure, why not just do it that way? Okay, so this is another one of the round the belt ways to go. So the node is way up there over the hill, ships everything down, comes into here, and turns and then gets into the loop. Loop comes up, feeds through, feeds all the machines. Whatever the machines don't take, feeds it back through into the storage unit. And then the storage unit, when it backs up, will store a whole bunch of extra stuff. But it keeps a steady stream coming out the other side. Shouldn't be anything in there. Nope. Because everything is flowing right. But when the machines back up, yeah, that storage unit will fill. If you can't tell, I'm a firm believer in buffers for everything. That way, it's harder for something to run out. But we got our our quick wire here. Excuse me, plant. And 3, 6, 9. How many is that? 3, 6, 9, 12 storage units. And they're all getting to the point of being full, which is a good thing. Alright, let's hit sort on that. We got 1, 8, okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. And how did I miscount that? I missed by 2. Alright, well, we'll grab an extra one there. And an extra one there. I wanted the... There we go. Alright, bunch of that in there. That way we don't have to carry it all back. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Or that, or that. Or that, or that. Why is that not going over? Okay. So, the last world we did, we hooked up a truck station. I don't know if I want to do that this time or run 4 separate individual conveyors over. And the reason for 4 is, excuse me, when it comes time to actually using this in the different formulas, you want as much coming in as you can get. Oh, and Fluffy, and for the others, I did add in the mini games. So if you take and type in !chips, you'll see something interesting pop up. And chips as in like potato chips or poker chips. Intent is poker chips. Alright, this is all looking just wonderful. Let's take a quick look up at the miner. There's only the one node up here, but okay, and it's cranking out 180 a minute. So that means we're making 60 ingots a minute, and 4 machines each using 15 a minute. No, that's not right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it makes 3 wire with each ingot. Now, the world used to end right over there. I don't know if it still does. But I built out across, went up on top and built out across. You could go for a little ways over there, but otherwise you start taking damage everywhere. So don't know if that's the way it is right now. Whoa, almost fell off. Watch out for the bar. Way too late for math in the head. Yeah, it's getting late here too. Normally I'm signing off about now. Well, 5 minutes ago. But I wanted to check on this plant to see that it was working right. And then once we get a use for the quick wire, we can pipe it all back right over there. Okay, what can we crash into this time? Okay. We ran out of gas. I don't remember if I can get under here. Not that it did us any good, but you can. Alright, that was just fun to do. Oh yeah, driving skills for days. Mm-hmm. Not. How often do I stream Satisfactory? On Wednesdays and Friday nights. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays I do Minecraft, and on Saturday I do They Are Billions. And Tuesday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time, and Saturdays are 6 p.m. Central Time. Always, or usually until midnight. Alrighty. Let's go and double check. Shortest way up. Okay, stators. Can't go that way. So this should be motor production. Okay, motors are good. And that's good. So that machine is stopped. Which is a good thing, because that means the screws are going to keep going. Whoa, got a noise in my ear. Asta, fantastic, thank you. Asta, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow, Asta. Much appreciated, much appreciated. And I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream and the ones to come yet. Alright. With that said, though, I think I am going to take and call it a night here. It doesn't look, well, didn't look like we got a lot accomplished, but just getting the machines set right, and so that they're all functioning right, that was pretty good, and getting the extra storage built up was good. And this should hopefully be shut down. Nope, it isn't. So we're still making the heavy frames, right? Yep, heavy modular frames. Are we hung up on screws again? Yep, we're hung up on screws again. That was the first thing I thought we fixed when we got here. Well, I'm going to have to look into that some more, because we got screws galore coming in right there. And we should be able to utilize them. Okay, one more quick check. Okay, so screws are coming in right there. So if we put a merger on there and put a lift on over there and run a belt over, we might be able to solve the issue. Alright, let's see here. Logistics, we'll do 3. That should be high enough. And then we'll put a... No, we want a merger, not a splitter. Merger there, and that's probably too far for a belt. We'll give it a shot anyway. Yep, just a little too far. Okay. That might be a little high, but that's alright. Okay, hit that. There. That. Over to there. Alrighty, that looks good. That should fill up. And it is. So good. I did have a great night. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Asta. Cool. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm going to take and call it a night, like I was saying a little bit ago. And we need to find somebody to raid here. So let's first type in the raid message. And there it is. If you choose to follow along with the raid, that's the message I would like for you to take and copy and paste in. Do it once and only once. We don't want to spam anybody. Alrighty. Damaging Doc. I've watched him for a little while. I don't have a good or bad opinion about him, but he is playing Satisfactory. And mind you, when I say a little while, it's like 15, maybe 20 minutes. But he is streaming Satisfactory right now, so we could go and raid him. If anybody has an opinion, please let me know. Alrighty. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. I gotta admit it, I had a blast. Even though I drive into things and, yeah, it's still fun. But it's the interaction that's the big part for me. I do it for the viewers, and I do this for the fun of it. Yes, the bits and the subs are nice frosting on the cake, but it's the interaction and the talking with everybody that I thoroughly enjoy. So I want to thank everybody very much for that. It's very much appreciated. And with that said, I am going to hit the raid button. Let's see if it goes through. And it did, so cool. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And raid now. Thank you much, everybody. And I will see you later. Bye.
Your left pinky feels the wind from the east as a sign of tranquility.
Doesn't make sense.